Gangster and Goddess Glow Up. Are you ready to put day 311 in the books? Un, deux, trois, let's go. Okay, let's get our pill juice on. And I have something that I have never seen before, like sitting right next to me, and I cannot wait to freaking share it with you, but we need to set the table, and I might as well just go ahead and get our little twirl and whirl done at the same time so I don't take too much of your time, my delicious little partner in crime. So here we go. Hello, beautiful world. Happy Thursday. Happy July 3rd, 2025. That means we are bringing it in with a bang tomorrow on 4th of July, 2025. And let me just say, something happened today about, like, legit, I would say now, because I've been trying to, like, film this forever. About a half hour ago, I had received my Instacart order from Ralph's. Okay, Ralph's is like Kroger. So if you have a Kroger or a Ralph's, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so every 4th of July, I always make a fruit pizza. And I ordered the blueberries and a couple other ingredients from Costco already, like yesterday, because of course I'm going to give Itchy and Scratchy, little Sweet Pea and Savage some blueberries, and that's like their blueberry pie situation. So I ordered those, and I realized there's a couple things that were out of stock. So I placed me a Ralph's order, okay? So I got the sugar cookie, ended up getting the fruit, like the extra fruit, the strawberries that needed to go on there. And at the same time, though, I had this little ding went off in my head. And it was, I have in my presence right now, not in the room. That's not going to be the surprise part. That's not the surprise part. I have downstairs a Ninja Slushie Machine. Like the Ninja Slushie. Not just the creamy. And I'm not talking about my Snow Max snow cone. I'm talking about the Ninja Slushie. And I bought it right when it came out because you already know, to me, water and ice is life, right? Yes. That is my whole entire basis of my existence, okay? So I'm obsessed with ice and with water. Oh, don't you worry. We're having a sparkling water taste test. That's coming up too. So that being the case here, how do I always end up doing? Oh, yes. Okay. So we have the Ninja Creamy and the Ninja Slushie. The Slushie is still in her freaking box. And there's a reason why, okay? So I've had the Slushie since it came out. And what I did not realize, I bought it before I was watching videos of people trying to make sugar-free beverages. And even to the point where I have watched where people have made really yummy shakes and just all kinds of frozen drinks that you can make with this. Even with keto chow, protein powders, there's all kinds of things that you can put together that can go through the Ninja Slushie Machine. However, here's the caveat. If you've listened to me go on and on about the science behind the snow cones and the science behind the slushies and all the crazy things I do with the electrolytes and all of that, this goes beyond that. Because with the Ninja Slushie Machine, if you don't have sugar inside the component, it will not freeze right. That is what I'm assuming. I'm going to go ahead and put down a couple channels of review people that like have reviewed the creamy before, the slushie, that have reviewed the slushie. I'll share it with you, okay? Now, here's the thing. This is where I'm going with it, okay? So I thought, let's just crack it open for the 4th of July, and I'm going to make like badass frozen margaritas for, I have some people coming on over, and I have some family members that have been
They've just been really wanting some frozen margarita, and they also want me to open that freaking machine up, okay? So that being the case, I was on the Ralph's app, I ordered the stuff for my cookie, and then I went ahead and I ordered, because I wanted this to be kind of like, I don't know, old school, okay? This was my recipe for the margarita that I'm going to be putting into the machine tomorrow, okay? That is the frozen limeade that you get over in the frozen section. You know how like they have the frozen orange juice and they have frozen lemonade and all that kind of thing? Yeah. Okay, so when I was growing up, one of the best margarita recipes ever was the can of limeade, and then I'm gonna have to check the ratios, but then you go ahead and you fill like I think a half a can of tequila, and then I ordered some tequila because I didn't have any in the house, and so then I also ordered some triple sec because I don't have that in the house either. I don't have any alcohol here, so I went ahead and it's gonna be the limeade, the tequila, the triple sec, a dash of, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but this is how it legit was like bomb AF. A little dash of milk in there, okay, or a splash, whatever you want to call it. And that was the epic, delicious margarita. And that was, okay, that is not over ice, by the way. That's not on the rocks. We're talking about a frozen squishy, like slushy situation. So in the blender, a frozen margarita, and we already know, because it's alcohol, it's not going to freeze in the blender the same way, and it has sugar in it. It's going to be magical, okay? It's going to blend perfectly in the blender. It always does. It's a great recipe. If you have a better margarita recipe, though, that you think I want to try, put it down below, and I will try it out. We will figure it out and see if it works pretty bomb. Now you see where we're going with this, okay? So I'm on the Instacart app. I order all the stuff for the fruit pizza. I get all this stuff for the margaritas, and then as I was looking for more, and what I wanted to get was I wanted the sugar-free, like skinny margarita mix, like the one that has like 0 or 5 calories, that kind of thing. Like I know that Jose Cuervo makes one. And I know that like Bethany Frankel's Skinny Girl, I think they have one of those mixers as well. And in fact, I probably have like one of the flavors that is from Jordan's mixers. And I've used those before in my snow cone maker. And there's ways to make those work amazing. I have some syrups that I have bought from Amazon that are super good, and they're sugar-free, and they work amazing in the snow cones, which the Snow Max ones. And I am definitely going to be putting that out there and sharing all that as well. That's kind of part of my going from the basic beach to the bougie, like Oasis, Nassau, Bahamas situation with our water and how good it is to change our brain chemistry and our vagal nerve stimulation. But we already know this is going to be light today because that's what we're doing. However, now that you know what's going on, I'm on the app, and before I check out, I take a look, and in front of my little eyeballs, I see, because I go ahead, I found the mix. Okay, by the way, I found the mix, added it to the order, and then, lo and behold, they had this bottle of tequila, okay, that says 0 proof tequila alternative. And I'm thinking to myself, what? What in the monkey's uncle is going on in this world? I had never seen this before. I've always, like, if you go and get a virgin something, you know, there's a way to make it taste good, but it doesn't taste like the real deal here. And I don't know, but I had the urge at this point. I'm like, okay, we already know we have to do this for science. Now, I will say, I know my expectations are not very high when it comes to an alcohol-proof tequila. And I do also know that the sugar-free mixers are definitely not the same as what you're going to get when you get like the limeade or any of the Jose Cuervos, or if you're going to juice your own, all that good stuff, okay? I have realistic expectations. But the thing is, I was like, okay, this is not going to go into the slushie machine because once again, it is sugar-free. I already know it doesn't work. But there's a caveat. Yes, it will work. The Ninja Slushie Machine will work with sugar-free drinks if you add this one ingredient that has been working across the board, and that is called allulose. If you have never heard of allulose before, it is a sugar alcohol that many are using right now as a sweetener that is an alternative to sugar. And a lot of keto recipes these days, people are using allulose because it has like some claims out there that are legit for allulose to be able to actually lower your blood sugar and lower the insulin response or something like that. This is just one of the things I have heard, read. Please do your own research. All I know is allulose for me personally, my stomach will be torn to shreds. I do not do well with sugar alcohols. Erythritol, that's evil to me, okay? It does not work. Other people freaking love it, okay? I wish I was that person. I prefer what I know doesn't really muck with my tummy, and that would be the stevia and the monk fruit. Now, I'm definitely not going to be having a regular margarita. I don't drink alcohol at all, and that's not because I've ever had a problem with it. I haven't. I just don't like the taste of it. So it's one of those things. I do love the taste of margaritas, though. And you better believe I'm going to share with you right now what this looks like. This bottle of tequila that is a 0 proof tequila that is supposed to be a tequila alternative and tastes just like it. Now, I know for sure what real tequila tastes like. I do not need to taste my own margaritas to know if it is going to be fire or not. But what I will do is I'm going to share with you. Okay, so I am so sorry. I was like right in the middle of sharing this with you, and then there was like a huge loud bang that went off for like some fireworks. So I had to start this part over. But what I wanted to share with you was this is what our tequila alternative looks like. It is by the brand Ritual. This is what it looks like, and here's the nutrition facts right there if you want to go and screenshot them or whatever you want to do, because you already know that you have to tell me, is this going to be like gas or is this going to be ass? I mean, we need to know. If you have tried this before, please let me know what you thought about it. And also, with our little skinny margarita situation here, this only has like, I think 10 calories. Okay, so this is 10 calories. It is sugar free. So I'm gonna put these bad boys to the test and make a margarita on the rocks using our tequila alternative and our little margarita mix without sugar. What do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be fire? Please let me know. Let me know what you think. Also, before you skedaddle, please let me know if you have any cool recipes. And also, I'm dying to know, what are you doing for the 4th of July? If you have some really cool things that you think that I need to experience, no gatekeeping here. No. No gatekeeping here whatsoever, because you already know what I'm about to say. That I thank you, my little partner in crime, sharing your precious time with me. I'll tell you, there are so many cool things going on right now that I'm just doing my very best to try to compartmentalize. I can't even talk right now. Trying to organize it to make it work properly. Does that make sense? But I already know that in this world, we just need to be living our very best lives each and every moment, because as much as we think that we can prepare for the future, you never know. You never know what the next moment's going to be. Except for one thing I can assure you of. At the end of the day, you are always a rock star, a superstar, an angel in my heart. And I will see you mañana. Boom! We're going to have fireworks and all kinds of fun tomorrow. Can't wait to share them with you. I will definitely be doing a little light show. It's so fun. Itchy and Scratchy. They're at the all-you-can-eat buffet. So cute. Look at that. Now, I will tell you straight up, though, that these babies absolutely love the hay wall and the snack shack. What are you looking for? What are you doing back there? Do you find a piece of hay that you just do not want to miss out on? I get you. And you're going right back to your lettuce. What is so funny about them? The furries, they like devour their fresh veggies. Like, I mean, the moment you put it in there, like if you check out this right there, those 2 strawberries, I mean, they're tiny little berries. And for some reason, like Itchy and Scratchy, like I will hand them to them and they'll look at me like I'm crazy. Which maybe they know something that, I guess the world already knows, but it is what it is. Right, Itch? Right, Itcherson? Oh, yes, my babies. He's just in his own little world right now. He doesn't want to be bothered. That's okay, baby. We understand you are too booked to be bothered. And it is July 3rd. You're going to get blueberries for the first time tomorrow. It's going to be your blueberry pie. I do have apples if we want to make an apple pie. We do that too. Because we're showing our 4th of July spirit. Itchy. I found 0 proof non-alcoholic tequila today. Do you think it's going to be the answer to the mocktail on another level? We'll find out, won't we? Looks like I need to go ahead and do a little freshen up before nighttime. Yeah, and call it an epic little day. As hard as I try, I still cannot capture how amazing our little moon is tonight. Super pretty and clear. There were a couple little fireworks that went off earlier. However, I haven't seen any lately. But tomorrow I will do my very best to capture a beautiful fireworks show, as we usually get a really cool view. And you already know I'd rather share it with you, our partner in crime. Appreciate your precious time. Now it's time for you to go run off and get some sheep, get your beauty sleep, wake up in the morning, and make more beautiful memories. Thanks for your amazing grace.